I want to make sure I'm saying the right things, but feel like I'm getting it wrong all of the time. This is a big one.
Yes, it is a difficult one. You are trying to be honest. You are trying to be realistic, but you are trying not to be brutal. And it can be difficult because different people will be saying different things. Tricia needs care, absolutely needs care. With type 1 diabetes and dementia, she would be dead in a week if she didn't have care. There are days she doesn't like having care. There are many days when she will maintain she doesn't need care. And she will ask her friends whether they think she needs care. And they are trying to be compassionate, they are trying to be truthful, they are trying to be gentle, but they will come up with things like, you're managing just as well as I am, or you're no worse than I am, it's just part of getting old. And she will cling on to that.
Honesty doesn't always work in dementia care.
No.
So telling the truth all the time is something that comes naturally to do to our loved ones, but it's not working well in dementia care. And there is a big controversy because people might say, oh, but you lied to them. I will explain what I mean. So they might ask you, where's my husband? The husband might be dead. And they genuinely do not remember that. They might ask you, when is my husband coming back? Yeah. They think they are working. So if you right there and then tell them, oh, he passed away like 10 years ago, they will be in the same shock as if hearing it for the first time. And that's not a very compassionate thing to do. It's not a really nice thing to do. So besides thinking about what's good for you, because you are thinking, oh, I have to be honest. I have to be honest. Yes, okay, you have to be honest, but what about that person?
And you can reframe it, isn't it, by saying, tell me about your father or your father. So you're not lying, you're just changing. So where's my dad? Tell me about your dad. You know, what kind of person was he? So you're not directly answering.
Where did he tell you he is? Like this is a phrase that we often use. Where did he tell you he will be? And then they might say something, but definitely you cannot say, oh, but I told you 100 times, he passed away 5 times. And I know it's hard not to do, but we really have to be thinking about how that person is feeling at that moment. And that might cause all types of triggers, and they might actually explode like, oh my God, what's happening? They will start crying. They will grieve again and again with the same answer that you're giving.
It's so back to stepping into their reality.
Well, how would you say that?
Where are they in their, for lots of people, it may be that they're living 20 years ago again or 30 years ago. So again, stepping into that rather than, I think lying can be a really tricky, it's very tricky.
You didn't like the word.
But I think it's stepping into the reality of where the person is at in their journey. I think also that with this person, I would wonder about them being very self-critical. I'm getting it wrong all of the time. So I would want to do some thinking with them or get them to do a little bit of work around recognizing the expectations they're placing on themselves. Are they too high? Can they let themselves off the hook a little bit more? Because we will get it wrong. We will get it wrong. Some days we won't do right for doing wrong. We will say the wrong things.
Absolutely.
But again, can we get back on track in terms of doing differently the next time? But I do, again, back to not arguing. Yeah. That is certainly something we can stick to as a principle.
Their world is their world, and it's not for us to say
absolutely
it's wrong. It might not be our world. My late mother had some wonderful adventures late in dementia because she used to go on holiday with my father, who'd been dead for 25 years.
I'm getting her talking about that.
And you can use it as a platform
to connect.
Talk about family and talk about places that they went to, and it can be terribly therapeutic
Absolutely.
without having to be brutal.
No,
Yes.
absolutely.
Yeah.